Hi, so you're thinking of moving to Baton Rouge. Well, in this video, we will talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly of living in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And if this is your first time to my channel and you want to get updates on Baton Rouge living, then just subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to get my videos on updates in the Baton Rouge real estate market. I'm Evelyn Greenwood with Fathom Realty. I do get calls from people like you every day. So whether you're moving here in 2 weeks or in 10 months, just go ahead and give me a call. My contact information will be in the description below. I'd love to help you out and show you around Baton Rouge. So let's get started. Okay, for the good, we have a rich culture and history. We come from Spanish and French rule back when the United States was forming, so we have a lot of influence from those cultures. We are the festival capital of the United States, so there is always something going on. Baton Rouge is an hour away from Lafayette. We're on the I-10 corridor. Lafayette is to the west of us, an hour, and New Orleans is about an hour and 20 minutes to the east of us. And there's plenty to do. It's easy to do day trips. St. Francisville is north of Baton Rouge. That's about an hour away. So there's plenty to do, and there's always something going on. With our culture, people here are always looking for an excuse to have a party, and everything's usually centered around food. We do like our food here. We, not any particular order, but we like, Cajun food, Creole food, a lot of seafood, so crawfish and things of that nature. So moving on to number 2 of what's good for Baton Rouge, affordability. We are supposedly the 8th lowest cost of living in the United States, so it is very affordable to live in Baton Rouge. The national median price range for a home is around $385, and in Baton Rouge it's around $280. So there's a big difference in the median home price. I mean, you may spend more than that in Baton Rouge to get what you want, but the median home price is lower here. Also, for number 3, moving on to for the good, is outdoor recreation. So we have pretty good weather all year round, and except for the summertime, it's extremely hot, but we have pretty mild weather, including the winters. We may have, a freeze once or twice a year. I've always seen snow about 5 times in the past 25 years here in Baton Rouge. So we pretty much have mild winters. And so for outdoor, if you're a runner, biker, people go hunting, people are, fishing, very into fishing. Any kind of outdoor gardening is very big. You're bird watching. I mean, anything outdoors wise, this place will accommodate you. Okay, moving on to number 4, we have top tier colleges. So we have LSU. It's a SEC school that you've probably heard of. They have over 39,000 students here, and they have quite a few curriculums that they're known for. Business, law, pre-med, and the fine arts. We also have Southern University, which is an HBCU university. Their curriculums that are popular are their pre-law and their law. They have a law school here, and they have nursing and business also. And then we also have FrameU, which is a private university here that is geared towards the healthcare industry. That's right here in Baton Rouge. We have a community college, Baton Rouge Community College, right in the middle of Mid-City. That is a very good school to go to. So that wraps up the 4 good things of living in Baton Rouge. And on for the bad. Traffic here is pretty rough. So on a Friday afternoon, you're not going to go anywhere fast. So just plan on, if it's Friday, it's going to take you a while, especially if you're getting out of town. Everybody else is getting out of town, so the traffic is going to be backed up. The locals use the interstate system, so we're making, we make everything slow down too during rush hour and on game days and things like that. So that's one thing. If you do move here, you're going to have to plan ahead. Just leave a little earlier if it's during rush hour. Use your GPS to maneuver around accidents. Number 2 for bad, we do have a higher than average crime rate here in Baton Rouge. When I did the research, it was petty theft and homicide, and most of the homicides were retaliatory in nature, and the thefts are a lot of car thefts, so you need to lock your vehicles. We also, a lot of people didn't have alarm systems, which I would tell you if you were in anywhere USA, have an alarm system, and just be aware of your surroundings when you're laid out at night or going anywhere by yourself for the first time. Just be aware of your surroundings. Another thing on the bad list is we are not very walkable. This is a driving city, so if you move here, plan on needing a car. Of course you can have a bike and that would help, but we're also not very bikeable. Things are pretty spread out, and we are working on bike lanes, but they're not everywhere. So of course you could ride your bike, but you might need to, plan on having a car. We do have public transportation. It's not utilized as much as it is in other cities. It's called CATS, C-A-T-S, Capital Area Transit System. So that's about that on walkable. Another thing on the bad list is we have limited nightlife. So there's plenty of things to do, like on the weekend and whatnot, but not on in general nightlife. We do have Top Golf. We have Drew Brees opened an entertainment place, Surge Entertainment. They close 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night. We do have a downtown area that does have bars and things like that, but we are pretty limited. There's just not a lot compared to other big cities. So moving on to the ugly. Probably the obvious would be our summers. From May through September, we're pretty much staring at 100-degree weather. It's pretty brutal. We have humidity of around 74%. I looked up the average, and so the humidity is pretty high, which makes it hotter. So whenever you're checking out the weather, it might say 95, but it feels like 105, and it does feel like 105. So I just consider our summers like the winter. In other places, you have to get your car out of snow. Here, we just have to get through the summer and not be too comfortable. With the summer, we have mosquitoes. So whenever the hot, warm, humid temperatures come, so do the mosquitoes. So you're going to have to be prepared that we have lots of bugs in Louisiana, but the mosquitoes are the ones that bother us the most. And then also with the summer comes the hurricanes. Now they don't always come to Baton Rouge, but like the rest of the South on the Gulf of Mexico, when a hurricane enters the Gulf, you're going to be watching it until it makes landfall wherever it's going. And so, we've had a few here in the 25 years that I've been here. Gustav was our big one, and we were without power for about 5 days. And that was mainly due to downed trees. It was high winds. And so when the electricity goes out, it's usually due to the power lines being knocked down by a tree or winds. So that's pretty much it. That's the good, the bad, and the ugly of living in Baton Rouge. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. I love to help show you around Baton Rouge. We have a nice place here, and I look forward to talking to you. Thank you.